Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here with the start of a new Let's Play project, and I'm joined by my wonderful wife. Say hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
She is joining me for this project because this is kind of a very special project for the two of us. This is the first game that I really got her into when we first started dating. I bought a PS2 and this game so that she could play it. She'd never played a role-playing game before, really, and she had never played a Square game, and so I figured a good intro would be Kingdom Hearts, since it's a good mixture of Square and Disney. And this game has a lot of history for the two of us because it means a lot to both of us. So starting video, one of the starting videos. So I'm gonna be quiet and let you guys enjoy. Actually, I can't be quiet. So. This is actually way post commentary on this, because what this is I had to go back and redo this because EMI Recordings got pissy and muted my audio for this video. So I'm re-editing this video so I can re-upload it and not have it get completely muted because of YouTube's ridiculously heavy-handed copyright system. Stupid sons of bitches. That's all I'm going to say about it. I hate the YouTube copyright system. I really do. The fact that it's a video, but they are claiming the music, so they're going to mute the music and leave the video, but to be fair, it was my fault. I left the audio a little too loud, and I didn't talk at all during any of the movies. Mostly because I wanted it to be a little bit more of a, interesting experience for the viewers, but I apparently we can't have nice things like that. So I'm turning the volume down on the music. I'm adding commentary to this, so hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too terribly much. But this is one of those things it's gotta happen. I gotta do this. Otherwise I lose the entire audio for the entire movie, which is going to be real fun when I get to the end of the game, and probably have to do the same thing and talk through a fair bit of that as well. I'm not happy about it. I'm really not. Mostly because EMI can go bite me. I understand that the soundtrack to this game is available for purchase, but why they couldn't have just put an ad on my video, that's fine. But no, the whole concept is let's just mute the whole video, you can't enjoy it. Boo. It's stupid. It really is. I understand they want their money from sales of the soundtrack, sales of the rights to the soundtrack, and that sort of thing. I get it, I really do. But at the same time, it's just so silly. I mean, this obviously is not, something that's... If I had monetized the video, I could see a slight difference. But I realized that this is going to be really weird because it's going to be kind of strange to do the commentary. It's going to go back and forth between live commentary and post commentary, so I do apologize for that. I hope you forgive me. But again, I've got to do what I got to do on this. So this is almost over for this video, so it's going to go back to live commentary, and I'll be back for the second video for post commentary. So yeah. And starting off, we're going to be starting a new game, obviously. You may be wondering how we're going to be playing a single-player role-playing game with two people. We're just going to be switching off randomly between worlds. That's how we played it the first time, because we went through this game together. So we are going to
up until I, decided to beat it without you, and you got really mad at me.
Yes, she went through the last 2 worlds alone while I was at work one day, and I walk in as she's watching the end credits and end video, and I'm just like, and I was very unhappy because I wanted to see it. We're going to be playing on normal. We could be doing expert, but and it doesn't matter, you guys don't care about the vibration. We'll keep vibration on. So, and now the official intro video. So, and back again with more post commentary goodness. You know, it is what it is. This is the one video that I really did not want to have to talk through, because this one's actually story related. The first one's just scenes from the game. This one's story related, and it's kind of a big deal. It does set the stage. I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this real?
Like, is any
or
of
not?
this for real?
And so yeah, this kind of gives you an idea of the game. It's foreshadowing. That's all. That is what it is. It's foreshadowing what's going to happen, what's already happened, and it gives some really interesting insights into the characters themselves, like the relationship between Sora and Riku, the kind of rivalry there, their relationship with Kairi, Sora's personality, Riku's personality. Very, you know, they're shown off very strongly here. Like, there's a tidal wave coming, and Riku's just standing there, like, come on. Sora's like, I've got to save you. Riku doesn't really need, or at least he's not acting like he's needing saving, but, you know, he is underwater. It's kind of a, you know, dangerous place to be. And was it a dream? Well, apparently Kairi's there. Yeah, it bugs me that I have to go through and do post-commentary for these two movies, and I'm probably going to have to do the end of the game like this as well. But this is the part that always tripped me out, the shooting stars, and then Sora's falling, and then Sora is falling. That always tripped me out. That part alone just kind of W2F-ery, so. But all in all, this is a very gorgeous opening. It's very cinematic. It's very confusing for those of you who've never played the game before. But, and I'm really, really sorry that I have to talk through all of it. Hope that doesn't turn you off to the rest of the LP. Most of the time I don't talk through cutscenes like this, but this time I had to make an exception. So yeah, this one also almost over, so I'm going to end it and go back to live commentary. I love Square Enix and their ability to do an intro movie that hypes up the game yet telling you nothing about the game. This part of the game is basically just a walking tutorial, but also giving creepy foreshadowing to the beginning of the game. Left analog stick, walk around. I don't really need to talk about all the specific stuff. The big thing is, this game is very big on choice. Like this point here, we have three options: a sword, a shield, and a staff. And we pick one to keep, and then we pick one to give up. And that will actually change our starting stats. The sword affects your attack power, shield affects your defense, staff affects your MP and AP. So you can get a wide variety of stats starting off. Your HP will always be the same, but all your other stats will be modified from this. Because of my playstyle, since I'm going to be the one doing the primary part of the battles, at least, my playstyle, I'm going to lead toward a little more offensive. The power of the warrior, invincible courage, a sword of terrible destruction. Is this the power you seek? Yes. Now, what will you give up in exchange? I'm going to go ahead and show off what the shield says, but I'm not actually going to give up the shield.
He does pretty much the exact opposite of what I would do.
Yeah. The power of the Guardian, kindness to aid friends, a shield to repel all. Will you give up this power? No, I will not give up that power because I like having defense. I will, however, give up the magic. The power of the mystic, inner strength, a staff of wonder and ruin. Will you give up this power? My wife always plays caster characters. In Final Fantasy XI, she played a summoner and a white mage mostly, whereas I played a dark knight and a warrior. So, yeah, that gives you an idea of play styles. You've chosen the power of the warrior. You've given up the power of the mystic. Is this the form you choose? You can change it, but in the end, once you hit a certain point in the game, your stats are going to be the same no matter what, because all of your stats will level evenly once they hit to a certain point. So your ending stats should all be close to the same, to where it doesn't really matter what you've chosen in the beginning. It does make the beginning sections of the game a little different. But we've chosen and now we must live with that choice.
Or just restart the game.
No, there's not going to be any of that. That'd take for bloody ever at this rate. Square Enix opening movies take forever. I do love all the stained glass windows, though. If I ever had a mansion, I'd kind of want those as real stained glass windows.
Yeah. I think I'd have to find somebody to do that for me.
You've gained the power to fight. What's really funny is if you choose the shield, you just kind of fling the shield like it's a sword and it doesn't move. It's interesting. I pressed X once. That means I've got the basic of combat.
Pretty much.
HP and MP are the little gauges on the bottom. I don't know why it tells you this, because there's a little meter next to it that says HP and MP. But magic is still a mystery. See, that's one reason why I always give up the shield, because you don't get spells for several levels. And these are the basic enemies of the game.
Shadows.
However, they're little pansies, and no one likes them. You gain XP by killing things. The green orbs are the XP orbs, right?
No.
No,
Green orbs are HP.
Green orbs are HP. Yellow is money.
The clear ones are MP orbs. You don't get XP orbs.
Oh, you don't get... okay, yeah. Different items do different things. If you've played a Square game, you know potions restore HP, ether restores MP, elixirs restore both. Auto target makes combat really easy. Honestly.
The little 1P that you see popping up.
That's your... Yeah, that's right. That's the... Forgot about that. I mean, it has been a while since we've played this game.
To be fair.
Almost 10 years. Since I've sat and played Kingdom Hearts 1. One thing that I will say, and this will just point out how big of a dork that I am. The very first movie that started the words that were on screen, "We pray for our sorrows to end," those were actually my wedding vows. So, yeah, that'll give you an idea of just how much of a dork I truly am.
Also, the song that was playing during that movie is the one that I walked down the aisle to, so...
So, yeah. This game little bit of a significance. This is a field icon. Don't care. Examine. Transparent door. Ethereal doors. Hey, a treasure chest.
Yay.
Open command. We get stuff. Except we actually don't get anything from that chest. That's really the biggest tease in the game. Lock onto boxes, push them, or break them.
That you got something out of them.
Yeah, that we get that's a potion. So, yay, potion. Breaking a box makes the door ethereal door less ethereal. I actually do like the fact that we can lock onto barrels and knock them places. I do have a lot of fun with that.
That becomes really important later. That ability to do that.
Yeah. And the long-running theme of this game is doors and light. Not the first time we'll see a door that blinds us when we open it, and
certainly not the last.
yeah. The door won't open just yet. Tell me more about yourself. In continuing with the theme of choice, press the select button to shift to first-person view. So we can actually look around in first person. You can't move in first person, but you can look around. And this is one of the big things. These are all Final Fantasy X characters. That's Tidus. The attack command is changed to talk. If you get near people, you can talk to them. Sylphie and Waka. And they ask you questions. And these questions determine the order in which you progress through the game as far as learning abilities and gaining XP and all that. They'll each ask you a question. What are you afraid of? 3 answers: getting old, being different, being indecisive. Each question has the same ranking. If you answer with the first one, it'll be a faster progression, meaning you'll get experience faster, you'll get abilities faster, meaning you'll max out your character earlier on in the game. Middle is a normal pace. Last answer is a slow pace, meaning you'll learn abilities very slowly. And depending on your combination thereof, most of the abilities will give you a normal pace, but if you answer all of the fast ones, it's all fast, all the slow ones, it's all slow, and then there's several combinations thereof. I'm going to go at a normal pace. I could go at a fast pace to make up for the fact that I didn't start off with balanced stats, but again, by the midpoint of the game, it doesn't matter. So I'm afraid of being different. Being different, is it really so scary? What's most important to you? Being number 1, friendship, or my prized possessions? This one I actually answered truthfully the first time. My friendship. Friendship is a huge deal to me. And then Waka. What do you... Yeah, you and your stupid ball. What do you want out of life? To see rare sights, to broaden my horizons, to be strong. Either see rare sights or broaden my horizons is a truthful answer, but we're going to go with medium, so broaden my horizons. Just to...
Actually, at this point, since you answered the other 2 with the normal pace, it doesn't matter which one you pick, you would get...
I have 2 normal. I'm going to be normal regardless of what I answer. So, I'm going to be normal. Your adventure begins at midday. Keep a steady pace and you'll come through fine. And that tells you what your progression is going to be. If you get the steady pace, if it says your adventure begins at morning, or if your adventure begins at sunset, that'll tell you what your progression is, if you're not entirely sure what your answers end up giving you. The day you open the door is both far and very near.
Thank you, Square, for that useless piece of information.
when I first heard about this game, I was actually not expecting what it was. I saw, square character, Cloud with Mickey Mouse. I figured that was going to be really stupid. And this game is surprisingly dark, surprisingly adult, and I pressed it and it paused it.
It lied to you.
And we have fights. Surrounded by Heartless.
Good thing they're such wimps.
Trying to gang up on me, you little bastards! Go back to the darkness from which you came! You got a lucky shot in, you little bastard! And save point, which is probably where we are going to end this episode here, because we're at about 20 minutes, and I don't like to have my videos last too long. We'll see if it actually lets me save it and continue on from there.
It does.
It does? Save point here?
Yeah.
Okay. Save point. Recover HP and MP. I don't think all of them do. Just the ones like there's two types of save points. We'll get into that later. When we see the other type.
Save.
Or does it show us now? No, it doesn't. So this is...
the ramp.
Yeah, this is the ramp. So yeah, I'll save it here when it gives me control, and I will see you guys in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.